Let's talk about cold calling. Cold calling is my favorite thing right now. Okay, that's just to let you guys know from off the bat before we get into this. Direct mail is profitable. Cold calling makes us the best return on our money. So direct mail is about 3 to 1. Cold calling is about 5 to 1. Probably even 6 to 1, but 5 to 1 on average. Now, the thing with cold calling is that it's a higher effort game. What do I mean by that? Direct mail, you send mail, you hire a company to send the mail for you. You let it go, you let the calls come in. Not much effort. Cold calling, you gotta actually get on the phone and dial often, a lot, and get people to respond to you, and then go out there and, you're really like trying to create a lead. Direct mail, you just get a lead. Does that make sense? So, let's get into it. So lists. So here's what determines good success on cold call. Notice, list is number 1, plus a dialer system. We use Mojo, plus caller in-house, plus consistency and tracking, plus setting appointments equals cold call success. I do this, you're welcome. It's funny. Anyways, list. I don't have to go so deep into that because, we have the list videos and all this, but I will tell you this, the best lists that work for cold calling are the motivating ones. So high equity, I would leave last. I would start with vacant, pre-foreclosures, tax delinquent, these types of lists. Those are what I would start with for cold calling. Now, cool, so we got the list out of the way. Dialer system. We use Mojo Dialer, so it's mojosales.com. I think it's $99 a month or $199 or something like that. We use Mojo Dialer. There's a ton of other ones. There's Zendesk or ZenCall. Sorry, there's 59 Dialer. There's a couple other ones there. You guys can use whichever one you want. We love Mojo. It's just easy to use. Never breaks. It's awesome. All our callers use it. We don't have any problems. So it is what it is. But yeah, definitely to have success, I would say dialer system. If you don't have the money, if you don't have the $100 a month or $200 a month, that's perfectly okay. Use your cell phone. No reason why you shouldn't use your cell phone. And so you need the dialer system. The list, the one thing that I need to include here, or I'm including right now, right, is this equals the list that I showed you how to do, but also the skip tracing, right? So let me write it here before I forget. Plus skip tracing. And for skip tracing, there's a few companies, I'm gonna put them below. One's IDI, one's REI Skip. Or you can ask me and we will probably be able to skip trace for you. I don't know yet, but. So those are some of the things right there that for this. So skip tracing is really, really key. It's important. So list, skip tracing, dialer, Mojo Dialer. You can look up some other ones, all up to you. The settings I'm gonna be teaching you is for Mojo only, okay? Caller in-house. This is a good one. A lot of people like to get callers in virtual assistants in the Philippines and somewhere elsewhere. I'm a firm believer of in-house. So although I don't disagree that callers and the virtual callers can work. I have seen success with in-house callers, so that's what I'm gonna teach. I completely lost a ton of money. I lost over $25,000, not lost, right? I invested $25,000, didn't get anything in return with overseas callers. So I don't wanna even teach that. I wanna teach in-house callers. I think getting an American, I'd rather you have one part-time American, it doesn't have to be American, you know what I mean? One part-time person in your world, in your office, someone that you can touch, train right there. I'd rather you have one in-house part-time person than 3 VAs, 5 VAs, 10 VAs. I'd rather you have one in-house because that can not only will last you longer, you'll get better results, way more beast. So caller in-house, the way we like to do it is 25 hours per week, maximum. They can work more. They can work 30 or 40, but I'm only gonna pay you for 25 hours a week max. Our pay structure is $10 per hour at 10% commission on the deal. Does that make sense? So yes, it's a pretty high commission and 10% commission on the profit. So if the caller sets the appointment, you go out there, you lock up the deal and it's a $20,000 profit, yes, the caller gets $2,000. Oh wow, Raul, it's a lot. Okay, cool, do it without him. You'll never get that deal, right? Trust me, it's the best pay plan that we've been able to prove. $10 an hour, 10% commission, keep them incentivized, right? This is a tough job. Caller in-house, that's how we do it. Consistency on calling and tracking. And I put here Excel. So we have an Excel sheet that I'm gonna put below. I have a brief video showing you how to use an Excel sheet. This is a daily tracking sheet for your caller or callers. I would suggest you have a VA or someone else report these numbers. Never trust self-reported numbers. This goes in any part of the business. I'm gonna talk about this later when it comes to organizing and all. Never trust self-reporting numbers. Why? People will lie. Even if they're honest, even if they're trustworthy, it's in their nature, okay? It's not even their fault, okay? Have a VA fill out the spreadsheet on your caller, or let's say your caller is calling, right? It's calling John. John is doing the calls. You fill out the spreadsheet for John. You go on Mojo and get the facts and put it on that spreadsheet, okay? Really important. Business, track it every day. Put it on the Excel every day. Look at it every day. I'm gonna give you the thresholds in that video. It should be a 7% contact rate. It should be X percent here, X percent there. I'm gonna give you those rates so you can have them as your baseline. When they're off, John's done calling today. You look at it tomorrow morning and it's, instead of him being at 7%, he's at 5%. You're gonna have a conversation with John. John, hey, it's supposed to be 7, it's at 5, what's going on? Boom, every day, every day. This is the, like guys, without this, you're just gonna be another person just trying to do calling. You have to really consistently track this stuff to be extremely effective, okay? We're getting a 5 or 6 to 1 return on our money on the calling, but it's because we do this really well, okay? Then, the last part, setting appointments. Your callers are not leads managers. Your callers are not making offers over the phone. Your callers are not deal makers. Your callers are not there to ask them a ton of questions. Your callers are there to ask them, hey, my name is Raul. I'm looking to buy a house in the area. You wouldn't be interested in selling, would you? If no, hey man, it's a cash offer, you sure? No, I hate you, bye, hang up. If yes, awesome man, let me just get your information. Is the address this? 123 Main Street? Yeah. Okay, cool. How's everything at the house? Everything good? Cool, yeah, how's the kitchen? Awesome. Great, look, this looks like a property we can buy. We'll be able to give you a cash offer within 15 minutes. Well, tomorrow at 3 p.m. work, we'll have one of our top agents go out there and meet you and give you a cash offer. Tomorrow, 1, 3, or 5, which works for you? Key success. Guys, have your callers, this little guy right here, have your callers set appointments. They must be appointment setting machines. So just to give you some numbers, in a 4-hour calling session with our in-house caller, so they're dialing for 4 hours, you typically will dial 100 dials an hour, so it's 400 dials. They should be getting one appointment every 4 hours of dial time. If they're good, they'll get 2. If they're really good, they'll get 3. Minimum 1. 1 every 4 hours of dial time. Got it? Cool. That, my friends, equals cold call success. You have to understand this. You can do this. You will do this.